Good afternoon and welcome inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we prepare for Game 1 of the second half of this 2018 season between your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and the visiting York Revolution. The season has now reset for both of these sides. Not the first half either side really wanted. The Blue Crabs finished it 26 and 37. They were at the bottom of the Freedom Division. The Revolution 32 and 31. They finished third in the division on the first half. These are the two teams that made the playoffs last year. The Blue Crabs won the first half. The Revolution won the second. But now both will have to rally in the second half of this year if they want to enjoy a playoff trip, again this year. It all starts tonight. Both teams 0-0 as of right now. Both looking to get off to a good start in this second half of the season. The Blue Crabs will look to do it behind the left arm of Drake Britton, hoping for a return to form from Britton as the Southpaw has struggled a bit as of late. He's seen his record fall to 3-4 with a 6.80 ERA. He's lost 3 of his last 5 starts. Into the box comes the right fielder, number 2, Jared Mitchell. As Britton's final warm-up tosses are done, he kicks and delivers a called strike. Begins the second half of the season. And tonight's ball game, 0-1 goes the count to Mitchell. Leadoff man for the Revolution, hitting .243. He's got a pair of home runs, 4 home runs, and 21 RBIs. As he takes low and away, 1 ball and 1 strike we go. Britton works out of the windup, kicks and delivers. This one swung on and missed, and the count goes to 1-2. Britton making his 11th appearance, 10th start for the Blue Crabs this season. He has just 25 strikeouts in 43 2/3 innings on the year. 1-2, breaking ball here. That one misses, and the count goes to 2-2. Britton started strong in the rotation. He made his first start on May 6th against the Long Island Ducks, 5 scoreless innings. He gave up just 1 hit against Long Island in a 3-0 win. 2-2 upcoming. Britton kicks and delivers. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner, and the count runs full. After that opener against Long Island, May 13th, Britton faced the Road Warriors. 6 innings. He gave up just 3 runs. From there, he picked up his first loss, giving up 8 runs to the Sugarland Skeeters. As the payoff pitch is sky high, popped up behind the plate. The catcher, David Lyon, is giving chase, and he'll camp underneath it now, make the catch. For out number 1, the count runs full, but Britton wins the battle, and Mitchell goes down. After that 8-run outburst by Sugarland, Britton settled back down, picked up his second win of the season. 5 innings of 2-run ball, only 1 of them earned against the New Britain Bees. From there, he's given up 4 runs or more in 5 straight outings and has gone 1-3 over his last 5 starts. He's picked up just 1 quality start in that 5-start stretch. It was his 1 win, as he gave up 3 earned, but 4 total to the Somerset Patriots. As a fly ball, first pitch swinging was the second baseman, Alexi Castillo. Ryan Strasburger will handle that. And 2 up, 2 down starts the day for Britton. Rest of the Revolution lineup, left fielder Wellington Dotel comes to the plate now. The designated hitter, Melky Mesa, bats 4th. Jose Cuevas will bat 5th and play 3rd base. Michael Burgess, the first baseman, bats 6th. Shortstop Ryan Dent follows him. In the 8 spot is the catcher Luis Cruz, and rounding out the lineup is the center fielder Travis Witherspoon. Britton ready for the first pitch to Dotel now. Kicks and delivers. That one misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Defensive alignment behind Britton, Ryan Strasburger in left field, Corey Vaughn in center, Angelo Sonko in right. As the 1-0 is sent right back up the middle. That's going to get through into center field, and Dotel is aboard with a 2-out single to extend the inning. The rest of the defense, Angelis Nina at third base, Edwin Garcia at shortstop, Francisco Rosario is at second base, Devin Rodriguez at first, and Dave Lyon behind the plate. Melky Mesa comes to bat now. Mesa hitting .350 on the year with 6 home runs and 27 RBIs. That comes in 39 games. This is his 40th appearance of the year for the Refs. Britton to the stretch for the first time. He comes set. First pitch swinging is Mesa. It's popped up behind the first base bag. Francisco Rosario, the second baseman, with a long run, will call everybody off and make the catch to retire the side here in the first. Britton gets it done, works around the 2-out hit. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Ryan Strasburger looks to stay hot when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Sam Runyon, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Fans, join the Blue Crabs on Saturday night, August 18th, as we celebrate Southern Maryland's rich spiritual and religious community with Faith and Family Night. All night long, we will feature performances, prayer, and presentation from area religious and spiritual leaders, as well as post-game fireworks spectacular. Your minister, band, choir, or congregation can even participate. To be part of the festivities or to purchase tickets, please contact Group Sales at 301-638-9788 or visit somdbluecrabs.com.
Ladies, this is Corey Vaughn. Be sure to join us at the ballpark every Wednesday night for Wind Up Wednesday, presented by Cove Point Winery. On select Wednesday nights throughout the year, ladies get in for just $5. You can also enjoy free wine samples from Cove Point, as well as free services from Therapeutic Massage and Wellness. For more information and the available dates, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Daryl Thompson, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, we head to the bottom of the first. After a scoreless top half of the inning, the Blue Crabs will look to strike here in the bottom. Starts with the left fielder Ryan Strasburger. Strasburger is followed by the shortstop Edwin Garcia. First baseman Devin Rodriguez bats third. The center fielder Corey Vaughn will bat cleanup. Angelo Sonko bats fifth. He'll be in right field. Angelis Nina, the third baseman, follows him. The designated hitter Craig Maddox bats seventh. The catcher David Lyon bats eighth. And rounding out the lineup is the second baseman Francisco Rosario. They'll be tasked with getting to right-hander Mitch Atkins. Atkins, 6'4", 225 pounds, out of Browns Summit, North Carolina. The right-hander kicks and delivers. First pitch to Strasburger is a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1. The 32-year-old Atkins, a 7th-round draft pick by the Chicago Cubs in the 2004 draft. As Strasburger with a hot shot to short, a sliding effort from the shortstop Dent. He'll nab it, get back to his feet, and fire across the first for the 6-3 putout. Atkins signed with the Cubs straight out of high school. He played for the Cubs from 2004 to 2010. Made his major league debut in Chicago a scoreless inning of relief on July 29th of 2009 at just 23 years old. First pitch, a called strike to Edwin Garcia. 0-1 goes the count. Atkins appeared in 10 big league games. 3 of them were starts. He put up a .675 ERA, allowed 18 runs in 22 2/3 innings. He did strike out 17 batters to just 9 walks in his big league time, though. Last season, he made 11 appearances for the Somerset Patriots. That was his Atlantic League debut as Garcia fouls off the 0-2. With the Patriots, he went 4-3 with a .406 ERA, 59 strikeouts in 62 innings. Now joins York. His Atlantic League debut came back in 2013 with Somerset, as this pitch misses high. 1-2 goes the count. He made just 7 appearances for Somerset that year, then joined the Atlanta Braves organization in 2014, the Boston Red Sox in 2016, and he spent a little bit of time with the New York Mets last year. Went 4-8 with a .565 ERA with the Las Vegas 51s, AAA affiliate of the Mets. Kicks in, delivers a fastball here, called. Strike 3 on the inside corner as Garcia goes down looking, and 2 up, 2 down starts the night for Mitch Atkins. Second time the Blue Crabs have seen Atkins on the year. First came back on the 9th of May. He threw 6 scoreless innings, allowed 2 hits, struck out 1 and walked 1, and a no decision. First pitch here to Devin Rodriguez misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes goes the count. The Blue Crabs lost that game 3-2 at the hands of the Revolution. This one misses as well. 2 balls and no strikes goes the count. The umpiring crew for tonight's game: Dave Speranza is the home plate umpire. At first is John Grasso. And at third base is Bill Worthington. Atkins ready for the 2-0. Rodriguez sends a fly ball to shallow left field. Dotel coming on. He'll call off the retreating shortstop Dent and make the catch to retire the side. A 1-2-3 innings from Atkins starts the night. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Jose Cuevas will lead things off in the second. Drake Britton back to work when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Brandon Compton, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Be sure to bring your furry friends out to the ballpark with you on July 22nd for our second of 3 Bark in the Park series. This day will feature a Blue Crabs themed dog leash giveaway brought to you by 98.7 WMZQ with a special performance by Avenue Disc Dogs. To secure your seat today, visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Drake Britton back to work here in the top of the second inning. He'll have the 5-6-7 in the Revolution lineup ahead of him as the first pitch fastball. Called strike on the inside corner. 0-1 goes the count. Britton goes back to the fastball. That misses outside. Count even up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Britton out of the windup, kicks and delivers. This one's fouled back. Count goes to 1 and 2. Britton features 4 pitches. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a sinking fastball. That's the pitch he throws most often, as well as a slurve and a changeup. The 1-2 upcoming. He goes to that slurve. It misses low, and the count goes to 2 and 2. This is the 3rd time Britton has faced York this season. His first start against the Revolution, York won 7-5. That was in York on May 30th. Kicks for the 2-2 and delivers. Breaking ball called. Strike 3 in the outside corner as Britton gets one to come back across, and that freezes Cuevas, who goes down looking. 1 out here to start the inning. First strikeout for Britton. In that 7-5 loss at the hands of York, Britton threw 4 innings. He gave up 8 hits, 5 runs. They were all earned. He walked 4 and struck out 1. His next outing against the Revolution came on June 17th. 4 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, but only 2 of those 6 were earned. He walked 1 and struck out 4. A no decision and an 11-6 win for the Blue Crabs. His first pitch here to Michael Burgess in the lefty-lefty matchup misses high and away. 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 on the inside corner will even the count at 1 and 1. The Blue Crabs are 5 and 4 on the season when Britton gets the start. So they'll be looking to improve that record here today. As the 1-1 breaking ball is swung on and foul tipped, 1 and 2 goes the count. Tonight marks the 113th career start for Drake Britton. This is his 45th Atlantic League appearance. He played for the Bridgeport Bluefish last year. Just the 10th start, though, in his Atlantic League time, as he had 34 relief appearances for Bridgeport last year. Breaking ball on the 1-2. That's hit hard at the first baseman, Devin Rodriguez. He'll make a backhand snag, and that is out number 2 in the inning. Britton last season with Bridgeport 4-1 with a 3.68 ERA in those 34 relief appearances. He was picked by Southern Maryland in the dispersal draft that came when the Bridgeport Bluefish disbanded. Two down, Ryan Dent comes to bat. The shortstop swinging on the first pitch, a fly ball to deep center field. Corey Vaughn got a good jump on it. He'll track it down and make the catch to retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for Britton, as he allows no runs on no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Corey Vaughn, who made the catch to end the inning, will lead things off when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Are you looking for the latest and best in Blue Crabs gear? Look no further than the newly redesigned and restocked Crab Shack Team Store, anchored by EC Sports. The Team Store features everything from old favorites like game replica hats and t-shirts to novelty items and collectibles. You can visit our Team Store anytime 9 to 5, as well as during all home games. The Team Store is also available online by visiting somdbluecrabs.com and clicking the Store tab.
Hey, the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Make sure you come out every Thursday for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game and 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer in the Legends Clubs from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Are you looking for the best place to entertain your group, large or small, this summer? Look no further than the Blue Crabs at Regency Furniture Stadium with our newly renovated luxury suites and Legends Club, as well as our brand new party suite. Our luxury suites have all new amenities and are sure to please your group, while our clean, upscale Legends Club can host up to 160 guests for a game or anytime. New for 2018, the Blue Crabs are excited to announce our brand new party suite for groups up to 50 guests. It's double the space for double the fun for double the group, just $20 per person. Call group sales at 301-638-9788 to book your group today.
Hey, this is Devin Rodriguez, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Corey Vaughn will lead things off. The cleanup hitter for the Blue Crabs comes to bat against Mitch Atkins here in the bottom of the second. As Atkins kicks and delivers, first pitch fastball inside, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0, a called strike on the outside corner, and the count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Vaughn 1 for 4 with a run scored in last night's game as a breaking ball misses low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike goes the count. Vaughn, Angelo Sonko, and Angelise Nina due up here in the inning. Atkins kicks for the 2-1. Fastball swung on and missed, and the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Atkins kicks and delivers. Vaughn fouls off the 2-2. That'll get back out of play. The All-Star Corey Vaughn, he'll head to Long Island to make his second straight All-Star appearance. 227, 11 home runs, 25 RBIs as he takes a breaking ball that misses low. 3-2 goes the count. Atkins kicks and delivers. Vaughn with a line drive towards the left center field gap. They were shading him that way, though, and Witherspoon will coast over and make the catch for out number 1. 4 up, 4 down to start the day for Mitch Atkins. That'll bring in Angelo Sonko. Sonko had the day off yesterday in the finale against Somerset. Atkins started the year very strong, has come on strong as of late. He started the year kind of getting used to the starting role. They threw him just 4 innings and then 3 2/3 in his first 2 outings. But has since stretched out his arm. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast, he's 5-3 with a 5.06 ERA in 12 starts. He's won his last 5, though. Sonko calls time here. His last outing, a quality start against the Somerset Patriots. 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs. They were earned. 1 strikeout and 3 walks. His best start of the year came the outing before that against the Long Island Ducks. He went 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, just 1 run. He struck out 6 and walked 1 batter in that game. One the count to Angelo Sonko. Still waiting for Sonko to come alive and display some of that power he showed last year as a member of the Long Island Ducks when he was 3rd in the Atlantic League with 24 home runs. This season he has just 1 home run, 244 average with 14 RBIs. The 1-1 is fouled back into the screen, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Angelise Nina awaits on deck. Nina moved up into the lineup. He's been as hot as they come lately. As the pitch to Sonko misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes we go. Sonko has struggled over the last 10 for the Blue Crabs. He's just 4 for his last 28. He does have 4 runs scored on those 4 hits, though, and an RBI. Takes a big cut here on a 2-2 and fouls it off to remain alive. The infielders have a shift on the lefty Sonko. Outfielders not as dramatic, but still there. As a fastball misses outside, 3-2. The catcher Cruz tried to stick it there, but Speranza was having none of it behind the plate. So the count runs full to Sonko. They're making Atkins work a little bit here, at least in this inning, after a relatively easy first. Sonko sends the payoff pitch towards short. The shortstop Dent will field and fire across to first for the 6-3 putout and out number 2. Time is called here. It looks like maybe catcher's interference was ruled on the 6-3 ground out. So instead, Sonko is aboard. Atkins took just 10 pitches to get through the first inning, but now has 23 on his line. So he's taken 13 pitches to get through the first out here in the inning, and then the catcher's interference is going to allow the first man in the ballgame to reach for the Blue Crabs. That's not something you typically see, but that's the third time we've seen it for Southern Maryland this year. After a check on first, Atkins delivers the first pitch to Nina for a called strike. 0-1 goes the count. Since Nina has returned to the lineup 2 days ago, he's gone 4 for 8. He's got an RBI and a run scored in those 2 games. Since his acquisition from New Britain earlier this year, Nina's come in and hit .327 as he swings and foul tips one back to the netting. 0-2 we go. He's been one of the Blue Crabs' best hitters in his 33 games with that .327 average. That's actually the top average on the team. But his overall average, when you combine the stats with New Britain, is just .270. So that drops him down to 5th. Check on first. Sonko back in safely. Very concerned with Angelo Sonko over there, who's just 1 for 4 in stolen base attempts this season. Nina was 1 for 4 and scored a run in last night's game, the win over Somerset, 8-5, the finale of the first half. As this one's chopped off of home plate and will get foul. Nina stays alive, 0-2. This the final series before the All-Star break and the first series of the second half of the season. These will match up 3 times, a 3-game series, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we'll hit the All-Star break for the beginning of next week. As a breaking ball misses outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The All-Star break begins on Monday. Wednesday, the festivities will take place in Long Island. You've got the Dig Me Home Run Derby, and then that's followed immediately by the All-Star game. That'll take place Wednesday, July 11th. Blue Crabs have Thursday off again. The entire league does. The break goes from Monday to Thursday, and then they'll return to action Friday on the road against the New Britain Bees. Coming set for the 1-2 once more is Atkins. He kicks and delivers. That one misses inside. 2-2 goes the count. After the All-Star break, the Revolution will actually play in Long Island. They'll have 4 players representing them at the All-Star festivities as Atkins comes set for the 2-2 to Nina. A ground ball to third. It's handled by Cuevas. He'll fire to second. The turn from Casilla, nowhere near in time. So a fielder's choice cuts down Sonko, but Nina is aboard on the 5-4 putout. 2 down now in the inning. The Revolution had Wellington Dotel, Alexi Casilla, Rob Carson, and Grant Sides, an outfielder, an infielder, and a pair of relievers selected. 3 of those 4 will be on the roster. Casilla elected not to go. He'll be replaced by outfielder Jared Mitchell. The coaching staff will be Mark Mason and Angel Polanco, and the bullpen coach Sandy De Leon will all coach the team in Long Island, the Freedom Division side. Mason, in his 6th season as manager of the Revs, is the longest tenured skipper in club history. His 381 wins put him atop the Revolution all-time wins leaderboard as a manager. As Craig Maddox swings over the 0-1 and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Maddox a big part in last night's game. He went 2 for 3 with 4 RBIs. Him and Teodoro Martinez. Martinez with the night off tonight. Drove in all of the runs last night for Southern Maryland. 4 for Teo and 4 for Maddox. Atkins delivers a breaking ball here on the 0-2. That's swung on and missed. It'll bounce away from Cruz, who will pick it up and fire to first. Atkins gets his 2nd strikeout of the inning. He works around the catcher's interference. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base in the frame. We'll head to the top of the 3rd. Luis Cruz, Travis Witherspoon, and Jared Mitchell are due up when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, come celebrate the bluest birthday of them all on Friday night, August 17th. It's Pinch's birthday party with appearances by all of Pinch's mascot friends. After the game, stick around for a post-game cupcake drop brought to you by Pump It Up of Waldorf. That's right, cupcakes raining out of the sky from the outfield with prizes for some lucky contestants. For more information, visit somdbluecrabs.com/promotion or call 301-638-9788.
Hey kids, this is Daryl Thompson from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Don't forget, every Sunday is Kids Day at the ballpark, brought to you by Waldorf Orthodontics. Every Sunday home game, kids can enjoy a pregame autograph session with me and other players, $3 ice cream helmets all day long, and free admission to Pinch's Playground. Post-game, you can all come on the field and run the bases. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Casey Delgado, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Drake Britton back to work here in the 3rd inning, as he'll face the 8-9-1 in the Revolution. Luis Cruz leads it off. Britton's behind him 1-0 as he comes inside with that sinking fastball, and the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Britton out of the windup, kicks and delivers. This one on the outside corner. And the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. (8-9-1) due up in the inning as Cruz fouls off the 2-2. The catcher, Luis Cruz, is hitting .220, a home run and 17 RBIs on the season. The 2-2 pitch up coming from Britton. Kicks and delivers. This one's drilled into the crowd, so it gets well foul, but sends a little bit of a scare into the stands as the count will stay even at 2-2. Britton kicks and delivers a check swing here. Lyon will pick it out of the dirt. Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. And the tag from Lyon will retire Cruz on strikes for out number 1. Second strikeout for Drake Britton on the night. Coming up to bat now, the center fielder, Travis Witherspoon. Witherspoon hitting .263, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, as he takes first pitch for a called strike. 0-1 we go. Witherspoon has tons of speed for the Revolution. He ranks 3rd in their history in stolen bases, or 4th, excuse me. He was passed by Jared Mitchell this season for 3rd. As Witherspoon will send one back up the middle, that's going to get into center field, and some speed is aboard with a 1-out hit, and that'll turn the lineup back over to the top. Now the aforementioned Jared Mitchell will come in for his second at-bat. Coming up now is Jared Mitchell. Mitchell 0 for 1. He popped out to the catcher, Lyon, in his first at-bat. The count did run full prior to that happening, though, so he made Britton throw a lot of pitches. He got to see everything Britton had to offer. That's an advantage for him coming into this at-bat, as he's swinging on the first pitch and fouls it off. Infield in double play depth. Britton looking to get that sinker down in the zone, allow him to roll over on it and set up an inning-ending double play. Both of these men, Witherspoon and Mitchell, with great speed, as Britton will check on Witherspoon, who gets back in safely. So it's going to be a tough double play to turn if they do try it. Witherspoon is 8 for 10 in stolen base opportunities this season, should he elect to go. 0-1 misses up and in, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Britton taking his time, a long look in at the catcher Lyon. Now comes set for the 1-1 pitch. He's staring down Witherspoon at first now. Kicks and delivers. This one misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike goes the count to Mitchell. So after getting Mitchell to swing through the first pitch, he hasn't been able to find the zone again. Britton comes set now for the 2-1. Quickly delivers as time is called here. They'll call a balk. Too much speed there from Britton, as they'll send Witherspoon to second for free, saying Britton never came set there prior to the pitch. I did say he quickly delivered. He was trying to mix up the moves, not allow Witherspoon to get his timing on him, as a patented base stealer, but he ended up just breezing right through the set, and now Witherspoon gets into second base anyway. So in scoring position with great speed, Britton's going to have to be careful to Mitchell here as he kicks in, delivers. This is a changeup that Mitchell is way out in front of, and the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Last year, Jared Mitchell hit .295. That's 12th in the Atlantic League in 122 games. He had 14 home runs, drove in 62. He had a career-high 124 hits. The 2-2 is swung on and fouled back over the net and out of play. This is Mitchell's 9th professional season, 3rd in the Atlantic League, all with York. He was signed by the Cincinnati Reds this past offseason. He hit .360 in camp, but was released and is back here in York. Mitchell, a first-round draft pick by the Chicago White Sox, LSU. 2-2 pitch from Britton. This one sent back up the middle. Nino will field. Or Rosario make it as he'll fire across to first. Witherspoon with a bad read on that will actually hold at second rather than advance to third. So now 2 down in the inning, and Alexi Casilla will come to bat. Casilla, a very well-tenured Major League Baseball player. Spent time at the Major League level with the Twins and the Orioles. He was in the major leagues from 2006 to 2014, 578 career games. As a called strike here, will put Britton ahead 0-1. Casilla, a .247 hitter at the big league level. He hit 12 career home runs, including a career-high 7 in 98 games with the Twins in 2008. That likely his best season. As Britton misses here, that's going to get by Lyon into the backstop. On to third goes Witherspoon. It's going to be ruled a passed ball. The most games Casilla ever played in a big league season was 106. It came in his final year with Minnesota, 2012. That season he hit just .241. That 7 home run, 50 RBI year in 2008. He was just 23 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Chopper to third. Nino will field and fire across to first, and that will retire the side. Britton gets out of trouble and strands a man on third to keep the game scoreless. He works around the 1-out hit. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the third. 8-9-1 due up for the Blue Crabs now when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Cash Beecham, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Are you looking for the latest and best in Blue Crabs gear? Look no further than the newly redesigned and restocked Crab Shack Team Store, anchored by EC Sports. The Team Store features everything from old favorites like game replica hats and t-shirts to novelty items and collectibles. You can visit our Team Store anytime 9 to 5, as well as during all home games. The Team Store is also available online by visiting somdbluecrabs.com and clicking the Store tab.
Hey fans, this is Sam Runyon, right-handed pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Make sure you come out every Thursday for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game and 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer in the Legends Club from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Kalaika Kaho'o Hala Hala, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Catcher David Lyon leads things off here in the bottom of the third. 8-9-1 due up for the Blue Crabs as Lyon takes a fastball up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Lyon sends a sky-high pop-up right behind the plate. Now drifting towards the York dugout. The catcher Cruz tracking it down, and he'll make the catch for out number 1 here in the inning. The only batter to reach base for the Blue Crabs tonight came on a catcher's interference that brought Angelo Sonko to first base. Catcher's interference is something that I watch a lot of baseball, and I haven't seen in probably 4 or 5 years. And then this season, it's happened 3 times for the Blue Crabs. 2 of them came in the same game. First pitch to Francisco Rosario, catches the outside corner. 0-1 goes the count. Blue Crabs still looking for their first hit on the night. See if Rosario can get something going with the top of the order due up next. He checks his swing, but able to hold back, and the count evens up 1-1. 235 average for Rosario. He's got 4 RBIs on the season as well. This all coming in just 13 games, relatively new to the team. As he swings over one here, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rosario 0 for 3 in last night's series finale against Somerset. He sends one back up the middle here. It gets under the glove of Atkins. That's going to get all the way through to center field. And Francisco Rosario is aboard with a 1-out hit to get the top of the lineup up to the plate. Rosario does have some speed on the base pass. He stole 8 bases. He was 8 for 12 with Southern Illinois, the Miners of the Frontier League in 2016. See if maybe the Blue Crabs want to get aggressive with Rosario. Put a hit and run on with Ryan Strasburger coming to bat. Strasburger's been hot over the last 10-12 for his last 35. As he sends one back up the middle. Dent in double play. Depth is able to get there. He'll tag the base and fire on to first for the 6-3 double play, and that will end the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on for the Blue Crabs. We're scoreless through 3, headed to the 4th. The heart of the order due up for the Revs 3-4-5 when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Johnny Bladell, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Fans, be sure to join us July 21st for Jurassic Ballpark as the Blue Crabs take on Lancaster. We'll travel back to prehistoric times at the park, even featuring special guests from long ago roaming the stadium. To get your tickets for this exciting event, visit us at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store? That's smart. Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store and saving some money while you're doing it? That's wise. At Wise Markets, you'll find all your favorite brands, prices you'll appreciate. That means more meat for less money, more dinner for less dinero, and more milk for less moolah. Stop by a Wise Market today.
Eat better, spend less, that's wise.
Britain back to work here in the fourth. Wellington Dotel leads it off, swinging on the first pitch. A high fly ball to deep right center field. Angelo Sonko on full sprint will make the catch on the warning track. One up, one down. A long, loud out number one, but it took just one pitch for Britain, so he'll take it and bring up Melky Mesa. Mesa popped out down the first baseline. It was tracked down in fair territory by Francisco Rosario to end the first inning. He takes the first pitch, a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1. We mentioned Mesa hitting .350. He's not quite eligible for the Atlantic League leaders in the batting title yet. He would rank just 1 point behind Jordani Valdespin and when he's able to get there, though. Britain ready for the 1-1 pitch to him. Mesa with a high fly ball to deep left field. That one is long gone. A no-doubt home run from Melky Mesa. And the York Revolution have struck first here in the top of the fourth. On a solo shot from Mesa, that's his 7th of the season. Mesa is as hot as they come in the league to this point. And that one off the bat, there was no doubt where it was headed, up onto the top of the clubhouse out there past the mini monster. So 1-0 York leads. Britain will have to bounce back right away as a couple more dangerous batters due up. Jose Cuevas first, and then Michael Burgess as Cuevas takes the first pitch for a called strike. 0-1 upcoming. This one jams Cuevas a bit as he pops it up towards the Revolution dugout. Rodriguez and Lyon coming together. Rodriguez will make the underhanded catch in front of the dugout, and that is out number 2 in the inning. That brings in Michael Burgess. Burgess lined out to Rodriguez for out number 2 in the second inning. Burgess has 10 home runs on the season. The only Revolution's player in double-digit home runs to this point. They have a big shift on the lefty as he checks his swing. Yes, he did, says Speranza, and the count goes to 0-1. Burgess is tied for 4th in the league in home runs. Blake Galen leads the way for Lancaster with 14. Courtney Hawkins of Sugarland is second with 12, and Corey Vaughn has 11. Burgess with a chopper to second. Rosario will field there and flip on to first for the 4-3 putout, and that will retire the side, but a solo home run from Melky Mesa puts the Revolution ahead. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on in the inning. Blue Crabs will look to respond with Edwin Garcia, Devin Rodriguez, and Corey Vaughn when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Austin Green, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
The Cleveland Indians aren't the only team to have an iconic baseball promotion gone wrong. The Blue Crabs and DC 101 will also be celebrating the anniversary of the Chicago White Sox Disco Demolition Night from 1979. Join us Saturday, July 7th, and receive your very own Disco Still Sox t-shirt, courtesy of DC 101, while quantities last. To be a part of this explosive event, visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
Hey kids, this is Drake Britton, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. If you're under 12 years old, make sure to check out our Chick-fil-A Backfin Buddies program. For just $15, kids will receive free admission to every Friday home game this season, as well as a Backfin Buddies t-shirt and pinched pencil pouch. During the games, all members wearing their t-shirt get to go on the field for the High Five Tunnel, as well as free admission to the kids' park and a free ice cream helmet. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
9788.
Hey, this is Jose Gonzalez, and you are listening to the Blue Crab Broadcast Network.
Edwin Garcia, Devin Rodriguez, Corey Vaughn due up here in the inning. Garcia, first pitch swinging, sends a towering fly ball out towards shallow right field. The right fielder Mitchell will make the catch right in front of Alexi Casilla. And one pitch, one out, starts the third for Atkins, who's now working with a lead after the solo home run from Melky Mesa. Blue Crabs looking to respond quickly. They've got back-to-back All-Stars to try to do it now with one down and the bases empty. Devin Rodriguez will dig in. He flew out to left in his first at-bat, 0 for 1. Change-up, called strike on the outside corner on the first pitch to Rodriguez. Oh, 1 upcoming. Rodriguez jumps on it, but out in front. And the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Rodriguez over the last 10 games has brought his batting average up. He's hitting .303 with a pair of RBIs, 3 runs scored. He's played in 9 of the last 10. The only Blue Crab to appear in all 10 of those games is Edwin Garcia. As a chopper up the middle here, backhand from Casilla, jump throw to first in time, and 2 up, 2 down on just 4 pitches for Atkins. Looking very economical here in the fourth, and throughout most of the game, he's got just 44 pitches. If he can get Corey Vaughn quickly, he'll be right about on pace. He liked to stay between 12 to 15 as a starter and able to go the full distance. Obviously, that's not expected of pitchers as much anymore as it used to be, but still something pitchers will likely strive for most days. First pitch to Vaughn, a breaking ball. Vaughn with a big cut, but a little bit out in front. Will foul it straight back into the net. Mentioned it last week, Corey Vaughn just misses about as many pitches as you can imagine. I've never seen anybody hit more foul balls straight back into the net or straight up over the press box. 0-1, a fastball right down the middle as it looked like Atkins had Vaughn looking for something else, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Atkins winds for the 0-2. That one misses low. And the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Vaughn. He flew out to center field in his first at-bat. This one misses, and the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Vaughn has the power to tie the game. We mentioned he's third in the Atlantic League in home runs, one of the big reasons he was voted to his second straight All-Star game. The 2-2 is fouled straight back into the net by Vaughn again. Vaughn should surpass last season's total in home runs. He had 13 and 17 stolen bases. This year he's at 11 home runs. He's also second on the team in stolen bases, with 6 coming into play today. 2-2 once more. Vaughn fouls that one off the other way, up out of play, as he continues to battle in the at-bat. We mentioned how quickly, just 4 pitches, Atkins had gotten through the first two batters. So at least Vaughn making him work, if nothing else. Pitch number 7 in the at-bat upcoming, as Atkins with a long look in at his catcher. Now Vaughn will call time, try to reset, as Atkins was taking a little bit longer than usual. Big swing and a miss as down on strikes goes Vaughn. A 1-2-3 inning for Atkins. His second 1-2-3 of the game. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll head to the 5th. Bottom of the lineup coming up for York, the 7-8-9, when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Ryan Strasburger, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, what's more American than baseball and a barbecue cookout? Quite frankly, the two go together like stars and stripes, rockets and red glare, and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. So when you come to Regency Furniture Stadium's all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion, you get both at a great price. The best part is that groups from 20 to 400 plus can enjoy the picnic pavilion, and when you include this home run of a deal with the kids park, paddle boats, and on-field fun, you have a grand slam of an opportunity. Call today at 301-638-9788 to speak with a sales executive or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
This is Rick Meehan, Mayor of Ocean City, Maryland. For everyone who's put off planning a vacation this summer, I've got good news for you. Ocean City, Maryland is a procrastinator's paradise. We've got 10 miles of free beach, an amazing 3-mile boardwalk, golf, fishing, shopping, dining, and free events 7 nights a week, including fireworks, boardwalk light shows, dance parties, and movies right on the beach. It's not too late. Book a visit today at ococean.com. That's ococean.com.
Hey, this is Edwin Garcia, and we are listening to the Blue Crab Broadcast Network.
Ryan Dent, the first hitter here in the top of the 5th, as Drake Britton gets back to work with a fastball. For a called strike, 0-1 goes the count. Britton delivers the 0-1, a pop-up. That'll get up over the Revolution dugout and out of play. 0-2 we go. Dent flew out to center in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1, the shortstop hitting .263 with 7 home runs and 26 RBIs. The 7 home runs rank him second on this Revolution team. Called strike 3 here as Britton freezes Dent and gets him looking. That's the 3rd strikeout for Drake Britton, and his first out here in the top of the 5th as Luis Cruz, the catcher, will come back up. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Cruz making his 39th appearance of the year. I thought it was 40th, but not quite there yet as he takes first pitch for a ball. He's made 38 starts now on the season. Hitting just .220 is Cruz. Oh, 1 the count as Britton kicks and delivers. Breaking ball catches the outside corner, and he's quickly ahead. No balls and 2 strikes here on Cruz. This is an inning you'd like to see Britton go 1-2-3 and get out of here with the 7-8-9 up in the order. He spikes a change up here as Cruz easily able to lay off, and the count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Travis Witherspoon, who awaits on deck, has one of the 3 hits for the Revolution. Britton kicks and delivers, called strike 3 again on the outside corner. He goes back to that breaking ball, and down looking goes Cruz. 4th strikeout for Britton. 3 of them have come looking, and he's got 2 up, 2 down here to start the inning. That ties a season high for Drake Britton, and the most strikeouts he's had in an Atlantic League game. He struck out 4 batters 3 different times this year, the 13th of May against the Road Warriors, the June 17th win over the York Revolution, and he struck out 4 in 4 2/3 in his last outing against the New Britain Bees as he kicks and delivers the 1-0 right there for a called strike. 1-1 we go. Britton looking pretty good to this point as he delivers. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 goes the count. Pitch count staying relatively low. He's at now 56 pitches on the day. The ball to strike ratio much better than we've seen from him sometimes in the past. 40 strikes to 16 balls. He's working in the zone, and it's working as he gets called strike 3 on the outside corner, and down looking goes Witherspoon to end the inning, an 11-pitch inning, and Britton strikes out the side in order, all 3 of them backwards Ks, and that's the most strikeouts he's had on the season. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. He's now retired the last 5, and those 3 by strikeout. His offense has to get him off the hook, though. They trail 1-0. Angelo Sonko leads it off when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is David Wayne Russo, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Calling all Jedis, please report to Regency Furniture Stadium on July 28th for Star Wars Night as the Blue Crabs take on Long Island. This night will feature an appearance by Jedi Saber Combat and a post-game fireworks spectacular. For more information on this or other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
This is Brandon Compton, right-handed pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join our team every Friday home game as we honor those who serve our country by remembering everyone deployed. Every Red Friday, the team will wear red jerseys brought to you by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. All active and former military members receive $5 tickets with their ID. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Corey Vaughn, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Angelo Sonko leads things off here in the bottom of the 5th as Mitch Atkins gets back to work. First pitch swinging is Sonko as he'll send one foul. A dribbler back towards the York Revolution dugout, and the count goes to no balls and 1 strike. 51 pitches through 4 innings for Atkins to this point. He's got 3 strikeouts along the way as well as he flips up a breaking ball that misses well outside. 1-1 goes the count. Atkins has looked very good to this point. On the other side, so has Drake Britton. He's just been out-dueled thus far. See if the Blue Crabs can maybe even the score, at least in this inning against Atkins, as Sonko with a big cut, but behind a fastball, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sonko, Nina, and Maddox due up in this inning. A couple of lefties for the Blue Crabs against the right-hander Atkins gives them the advantage if they're able to take advantage of that. 2-2 the count to Sonko. They do have the lefty shift. He reached on a catcher's interference in his first at-bat as he sends a ground ball to short. Dent picks it up, fires across to first in time to get Sonko by a step. And Sonko is retired for out number 1. That's 5 straight set down by Atkins as Angelise Nina comes to bat. Nina rolled into a 5-4 fielder's choice. Was able to beat out the double play effort from the Revs, though. Nina 4 for 8 since his return from a hand injury on Wednesday. He takes the first pitch inside, 1 ball and no strikes. He's playing third base. We've yet to see All-Star Frank Martinez since he was hit by a pitch and exited the game on Wednesday. As a fastball misses high and inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Martinez had the day off yesterday and today. We're hoping that he's able to get healthy at least by the All-Star break, if not by the end of this series, and get some playing time. 2-0, swinging is Nina. A pop-up behind the first base bag. Casillas heading over, and he'll make the catch just inside the fair line down the first base side. And 2 up, 2 down here in the inning for Atkins. As that brings up Craig Maddox. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Maddox looking for a 2-out hit to extend this inning. As he hammers one to deep right field, backing up is Mitchell. That's going to bounce off the track. It'll one-hop the wall. Maddox on his way to second. He'll pull up there with a stand-up 2-out double, and the Blue Crabs have a threat here with a man in scoring position. That's the second hit of the day for the Blue Crabs. First extra base hit, as Lyon is the first person to reach second base safely. But it'll take back-to-back 2-out hits to allow him to score, as Dave Lyon's going to have to find a way to come through. They throw a lefty shift on Lyon as the shortstop, Dent, will head pretty much behind the second base bag. Now moves over a little bit. The second baseman, Casilla, playing very deep in the hole between first and second, as called strike in the outside corner brings the count to 0-1. The 0-1 upcoming, a breaking ball. Lyon a little bit behind that one as it jams him a little bit and fouls it back into the screen. So 0-2 it goes. Atkins responds nicely from the double and gets right back into it. Now 1 strike away from stranding the runner in scoring position. Revs 1 run on 3 hits. Blue Crabs no runs on their 2 hits to this point. Looking to change that right here is Lyon. Coming set, and a look back to second is Atkins as Lyon swings and fouls this one off out of play. So he stays alive in the at-bat. Lyon in limited time with the Blue Crabs, hitting just 176. He does have 3 RBIs, but he's still looking for his first hit at home here as he takes a breaking ball low, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. He's 0 for 8 at home. He does have an RBI here, though. It came on a sacrifice fly. Coming set now out of the stretch is Atkins. Breaking ball is swung on and missed as down swinging goes Lyon. So that will retire the side here in the fifth. Atkins picks up his fourth strikeout to work around the two-out double. No runs on one hit, no errors, one man left on base. We'll head to the sixth, top of the order, due up for the Revs as Britton looks to stay settled in. He struck out all three last inning. See if he can keep it going against Jared Mitchell when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
The Atlantic League's biggest stars are coming to Long Island this summer. See them all on Wednesday, July 11th at the 2018 Atlantic League All-Star Game, presented by Good Samaritan Hospital Medical Center. The top players from the Liberty and Freedom divisions will take the field for the Midsummer Classic, as well as the pregame Dig Me Home Run Derby. Following the game, all fans in attendance will enjoy the biggest fireworks spectacular of the season. Get your tickets for the 2018 All-Star Game today by visiting liducks.com/All-Star or calling 631-940-TIXX.
This is Austin Green from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join us every Tuesday home game as we turn two with our new Double Play Tuesdays. These nights, tickets are buy one, get one free in the box office, as well as BOGO on select items at the concession stands. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Nothing Revolution lead as Drake Britton enters his sixth inning of work. He'll face the top of the order as Jared Mitchell swings on a first pitch breaking ball, but over the top of it, and the count goes to 0-1. Mitchell hammers one over the first baseman Devin Rodriguez's head. That's going to get down into the right field corner. Mitchell on his way to second. He'll turn there, but throw on the brakes. And he's in with a stand-up lead-off double. Revolution do have the top of the order here. Mitchell stands on second with Alexi Casilla coming up to bat. Casilla handles the ball well, or the bat well, excuse me. See if maybe he's potentially laying down a sacrifice bunt. Try to set up Wellington Dotel with a sacrifice fly opportunity to extend the 1-0 lead. Casilla does square to bunt. He pulls back as the sinker misses away. 1-0 we go. Casilla's hitting .313 on the season for York in 52 games. He's got 3 home runs, 21 RBIs. He has one sacrifice bunt as he squares, pulls back, and swings here, and the count evens up, 1 ball and 1 strike. His .313 average ranks him 5th in the Atlantic League right now. Jordani Valdespin leads the way at .351. Vladimir Frias, .336, is second. Matt Chavez at .332 is third. Jason Rogers in New Britain at .317 is fourth. Mike Francoso, who left town yesterday with Somerset, is behind Casilla at .312. The Blue Crabs have a man in there, as Frank Martinez at .309 ranks 9th. Casilla squares to bunt again. Britton misses high with a fastball, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. See if maybe Casilla just had that one chance to swing, and now we'll have to try to find a way to get this bunt down here. That's assuming Britton finds the strike zone. Casilla may just be able to draw a walk and put 2 on with nobody out for Dotel. Mitchell extending his lead at second draws the attention of Britton, who steps off the back of the rubber and looks him back. Mitchell does have great speed. You got to be careful with him, maybe swiping the third base bag. As Casilla swinging away here again on the 2-1. This one's fouled back into the net, 2-2. So interesting approach here from York. They seemed content to sacrifice bunt on the first pitch. Britton missed the... So they gave Casilla a chance to swing. He fouled it off. They sent him back on the 1-1 to bunt. But then on the 2-1, let him swing away again. So it seems like if Casilla can get ahead in the count, he's got free reins to swing. But it's backfired now, as he'll have to find a way to put the ball in play here on the 2-2. A sinker comes in that jams Casilla, but he's able to foul it off towards the Blue Crabs dugout and stay alive. 2-2 we go. He's going to look to choke up and push something on the ground the other way, knowing that he was unable to do the job and get the runners over on the sacrifice attempt. He's now going to have to find another way to do it. The easiest one is a ground ball towards first or second that moves the runner up. He could also find a sacrifice fly if he can go to center or right. A breaking ball has him fooled here as he chases way out of the zone, but able to last second get a piece of it and foul it off to stay alive. It looked like Britton might have had a strikeout there, but Casilla is able to just get a piece of it. So the count's still even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's nobody out in the inning after the leadoff double from Mitchell. Britton kicks in, delivers 2-2, is swung on and foul tipped. That's going to hit right off the mask of Lyon as Casilla is battling Britton here, making him throw a lot of pitches as he's fouled off 4 straight, has Casilla. 7-pitch at-bat already. It'll take at least 8 to decide a winner. 66 pitches for Britton on the night as the home plate umpire cleaning off the plate in front of him and Lyon, giving the catcher a little bit of time to recover from that foul tip. Britton comes set now at the chest for the 2-2. A look back at Mitchell. Now kicks and delivers a breaking ball. Casilla sends that the other way towards right field. Sonko backing up. That should be plenty deep enough to move Mitchell over. And it is, as Sonko makes the catch, but Mitchell advances to third. So after the failed sacrifice bunt attempt, Casilla gets the sacrifice fly to move the runner up to third. And now Wellington Dotel is pretty much the same swing away from putting another run on the board for York. Infield pulls in here for the Blue Crabs. Dotel singled in his first at-bat, flew out to right field in his second. The single was a line drive right back up the middle as a strike on the inside corner on the first pitch puts Britton ahead. With the infield pulled in, Dotel has a little bit more space to work with if he can try to find something to get through the infield. He hammers one to deep left center field. Vaughn and Strasburger backing up. That's up at the track and gone. A 2-run home run for Wellington Dotel. And instead of the sacrifice fly, Dotel puts one over the fence. And the Revolution, with their second home run, take a 3-0 lead here in the 6th inning. Dotel's second hit of the night leaves the yard for his 3rd home run with the team. Wellington Dotel has been on an absolute tear since joining the Revolution. He struggled to start the year and was released by Sugarland, but since joining York in 51 games, Dotel has hit .332 with now 3 home runs and 29 RBIs and was voted to the All-Star game as the former Atlantic League MVP has returned to form. The 1-0 pitch to Melky Mesa is hammered to right center field. Songko on the run will get underneath that one and make the catch. So more solid contact for York, but this one's able to be caught for out number 2. So the ground ball pitcher, Drake Britton, has started to elevate the sinker a little bit, and that's led to a double, 2 flyouts, and a 2-run home run. So instead of early when he was getting ground balls or pop-ups, they've turned into extra base hits or long flyouts. See if he can recover to finish the inning here. A pop-up towards right center. Angelo Sonko calls off Corey Vaughn and makes the catch to end the inning, but the Revolution add 2 to their lead on a 2-run home run from Wellington Dotel. They score 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left on base. 3-0 the Blue Crabs trail. They'll have to find some offense. They have just 2 hits, and the 9-1-2 will look to change that when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is James Frisbee, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, your group of 20 or more can join us all season long with any of our several group hospitality areas at Regency Furniture Stadium. Our spacious and modern amenities can entertain your group starting at just $10 per person. The open-air picnic pavilion, upscale Legends Club, or luxury suites provide the backdrop for great nights at the ballpark. Call group sales at 301-638-9788 for more info or to book your group today. Washington sports fans, rock your red, wear your curly W's, and break out your burgundy and gold for Washington Sports Night on Friday night, August 10th. That night, there will be a special Washington Sports t-shirt giveaway for the first fans in attendance, so arrive early, and don't miss a special appearance by the Racing Presidents from Nationals Park. To get your tickets today, stop by the E-Trepid box office, visit somdbluecrabs.com, or call 301-638-9788.
Hi, this is Ryan Chafee, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Mitch Atkins back to work as Francisco Rosario digs in. Takes the first pitch fastball for a called strike. 0-1 goes the count. 9-1-2 due up for the Blue Crabs. They're going to have to string together some offense and relatively quickly at least try to get Atkins out of this game, if nothing else, as he's thrown just 65 pitches and given up just 2 hits through the first 5 innings. He's ahead of Rosario, no balls and 2 strikes here. As Atkins kicks in, delivers. This one misses inside. 1-2 goes the count. Rosario does have one of the 2 hits. A 1-out single in the third, but a 6-3 double play immediately removed him from the base pass and ended that inning. Breaking ball swung on and missed as down on strikes goes Rosario. That's back-to-back strikeouts now for Atkins as he's got 5 on the day. And now the top of the order will come up and try to get something going. Ryan Strasburger will lead things off. Strasburger has grounded out to shortstop twice. One of them was a 6-3 double play. The other started the day for the Blue Crabs offense. Foul ball here. 0-1 we go. The 0-1, a breaking ball misses low. 1-1 evens the count. One is foul tipped into the mitt of the catcher Cruz, and the count goes to 1-2. Strasburger with 2 hits in last night's game. He scored a pair of runs as well. Breaking ball here, 2-2 we go. Called strike 3 here on the outside corner as Strasburger goes down looking. And now 3 straight strikeouts on the board for Atkins as he's retired the first 2 here in the 6th with Edwin Garcia coming up. Garcia still in a major slump, just 2 for his last 35. In the last 10 games, he's hitting .057. This is an Edwin Garcia that we saw get his average up as high as .309 on the year. It's fallen all the way back down to .245 as he takes a first pitch fastball for a called strike. A breaking ball is swung on and missed, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Atkins looking for the 1-2-3 inning and to strike out the side, but Garcia swings on the 0-2 and gets a piece of it to stay alive. Atkins' season high for strikeouts is 8. He did that back on the 14th of June in Somerset. As this one misses and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Garcia didn't chase there. Garcia shoots one the other way, a line drive to right, as hanging on to it is Mitchell, and that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for Atkins. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll head to the 7th, a 3-0 game, excuse me. Michael Burgess leads it off when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, every season we can't do it without you. So on Sunday, September 16th for the regular season finale, it's Fan Appreciation Day. This night will feature a special t-shirt giveaway, as well as a pre-game team autograph session and post-game Kids Run the Bases. Stop by the Regency Furniture Stadium box office, call 301-638-9788, or visit somdbluecrabs.com today to get your tickets.
Hey kids, are you ready to be a superhero? Join us September 1st for Superhero Night, presented by Pump It Up of Waldorf. This night you will receive your very own superhero cape to help Pinch and the Blue Crabs defeat the Road Warriors. The night will also feature a post-game fireworks spectacular. Get your tickets today at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Burgess leads things off here in the 7th inning for the York Revolution. They've got a 3-0 lead in the 6-7-8 due-up as Drake Britton back to work, misses outside. Count goes to 2 balls and no strikes now. Burgess swinging on the 2-0, a line drive towards short. He lays out at short, but that gets past him and second, past Rosario and into right field for a single. So Burgess is aboard. So that brings up Ryan Dent, 0 for 2, a fly out and a strikeout to this point. Britton entering his 7th inning of work. He's got now 75 pitches on his arm after base hit from Burgess. Britton's longest outing of the season is now this one, as the first pitch misses 1-0. He threw 6 innings twice. This is the first time he's worked into the 7th, though. 1-0 is swung on and fouled back out of play. 1-1. Britton looking for a ground ball to roll the double play. A line drive through the left side here as back-to-back singles have started the inning. Let's see if that gets some action going in the Blue Crabs bullpen. So that brings in Luis Cruz. Will get some action up in the Blue Crabs bullpen and will bring manager James Frisbee out to the mound for a quick visit. So Frisbee, just a quick check on Britton as action begins. Looks like Jason Creasy is up and throwing for the Blue Crabs. I'm assuming he's going to try to get ready in a hurry here as York has come out firing on all cylinders. Back-to-back singles in the 7th after the 2 home runs that have already happened in the game. Luis Cruz digs in now, a pair of strikeouts for Cruz. So Britton's had his number tonight as he sends a high fly ball to deep left center field. Strasburger going back at the track. He leaps with his back against the wall and makes the catch for out number 1. It was short of a home run, but it saved extra bases and at least 1 run from being put on the board for York. I thought that Luis Cruz had potentially hit a dagger home run there, but instead Strasburger makes the catch on the track, and now 1 down. Britton just a ground ball away from getting through the inning. Time is called here as a ball has rolled in from the Blue Crabs bullpen. So before the first pitch to Travis Witherspoon, time was called. Britton will now reset. Witherspoon's 1 for 2. He struck out looking, part of that 1-2-3 inning. As he sends a ground ball to third, Nina dives. That's going to get past him. Burgess will come around to score. Dent on his way to third. The throw in will skip off the glove of Nina. As in safely is Dent, an RBI single for Travis Witherspoon. Extends the lead to 4-0 in favor of the Revolution. And we're not done yet. They have runners on the corners and still just one out in the inning. That'll be it for Drake Britton as James Frisbee is on his way to the mound to take the ball from the lefty. Looks like Creasy will get it from here. He'll inherit a pair of runners. We'll get you all the details you need to know on Jason Creasy when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. Jason Creasy, the new pitcher on for the Blue Crabs here. He's got a pair of inherited runners and one out as the runner from first takes off on the first pitch. A chopper through the first baseman, Devin Rodriguez, and into right field. An RBI single on the first pitch from Jared Mitchell will score Ryan Dent, and that extends the lead further. 5-0 in favor of York. Just one pitch is all it took. Witherspoon, who was off on the pitch, goes around to third, so now an RBI and a run scored for Jared Mitchell. The run will be charged to Drake Britton, as Britton pitched well early, but in the last couple of innings, the Revolution have caught up to him. Creasy's first pitch is swung on again. This one's rolled weakly down the first baseline. That's going to stay fair as Creasy will pick it up, and no play on anybody. Witherspoon comes around to score an infield single for Alexi Casilla. And now 3 runs already in the inning and 2 on, with Wellington Dotel, who already has a 2-run homer under his belt, coming to the plate. Final line for Britton now, 6 1/3, 8 hits, 6 runs, all earned, no walks, and 5 strikeouts. So Creasy has worked himself into a bit of a jam. He's now responsible for both runners on base, as his first pitch to Dotel misses outside, 1-0. Creasy making his 25th appearance on the year. He's 0-1 with a 2.17 ERA for the Blue Crabs. The right-hander kicks and delivered, runner off from second. The throw down, tag not in time as a double steal was on. Mitchell and Casilla both with huge jumps advance into scoring position, in the count at 2 balls and no strikes to Dotel. Creasy brings a 6-game scoreless streak into this one, but now 90 feet away from ending that is Jared Mitchell. Creasy kicks in, delivers a 2-0 curveball that swung on and fouled back out of play. 2-1 goes the count to Dotel. Got to be very careful here. York's already broken it open in the inning with doubling their lead to 6. Dotel can double their runs in this inning with one swing of the bat. He showed his power with his last at-bat. He's already got a pair of hits tonight. As Creasy delivers another breaking ball, Dotel fouls it off the other way. The count remains even 2-2. Not the start to the second half the Blue Crabs were looking for. 6 runs on 10 hits for York. While the Southern Maryland offense has been silent, they have just 2 hits in the game. Creasy delivers a curveball here, swung on and missed. And down on strikes is Dotel. Creasy picks up the 6th strikeout, and that's a big one for him. As I mentioned, both of his runners are on base. The 2 runs he's given up since entering on the 2 hits belong to Drake Britton. So Creasy's 6-game scoreless streak are runs that count against him, and he's in danger of losing that if he can't get Melky Mesa out. Mesa 1 for 3, a solo home run in the 4th that opened the scoring in the game. He lines one through the left side that's going to get into left field. 1 run will score. Rounding third is Casilla, but he'll be held there. An RBI single for Melky Mesa adds another one. That's going to be charged to Creasy, and that'll snap the 6-game scoreless streak and extend the Revolution lead to 7-0. 4 runs in the inning, and they've now batted around as Jose Cuevas, the final man to hit. In their order, the man on deck, Michael Burgess, led everything off with a single. So Mesa picks up his 2nd RBI of the day. First came on that solo home run. A big swing on the first pitch from Cuevas as he's behind that fastball, and 0-1 goes the count. Cuevas, one of just 2 Revolution hitters to not reach base thus far in the game. Luis Cruz, the catcher, is the other one. The 0-1 misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. This one misses, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Creasy sets for the 2-1. Kicks and delivers a fastball, swung on and missed as he elevated that one through the bat of Cuevas to even the count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Trying to stop the bleeding in the inning. The Revs already have 4. Cuevas looking to bring across Casilla from third. Mesa's on first as well still. Creasy, a long look in, now finally comes set for the 2-2 and delivers. This one's blooped towards short over the leaping glove of Garcia, and that'll drop in center field. An RBI single for Cuevas. Scores Alexi Casilla, and now the Revolution take an 8-0 lead with 5 runs here in the 7th inning. That'll get more action up in the Blue Crabs bullpen as David Wayne Russo will quickly begin to stretch and throw. Michael Burgess, who got everything started with a single and scored a run on it, comes in to bat and checks his swing. No swing, and the count goes 2-1-0. 5 runs for the Revolution in the inning. It was a 3-0 pitcher's duel through 6, and now in the 7th, York has busted it all the way open as Creasy delivers a breaking ball that misses outside. 2-0 we go. A pair of singles started the inning. Travis Witherspoon's single brought across the first run. It was Michael Burgess who just swung and fouled off the 2-0 to make it 2-1. That ended the night for Drake Britton and brought on Jason Creasy. Back-to-back RBI singles from Jared Mitchell and Alexi Casilla scored 2 more runs as Ryan Dent and Travis Witherspoon came across. A Melky Mesa single scored Jared Mitchell. A Jose Cuevas single scored Casilla, and that brings us to Burgess. 2-1, that's going to be through the infield and into the right center field gap. Coming around is Mesa as he'll score from second, and now 9-0, the Revolution lead. So Burgess picks up his first RBI. And the Revolution are up 9-0 courtesy of a 6-run 7th inning. Burgess picks up his first 2 hits in the game as Frisbee pops out of the dugout, and he'll make a pitching change for the second time. So Creasy, who's been very solid for the Blue Crabs this year, ineffective. He gets just 1 out, and now David Wayne Russo will come on to replace him. So rough outing for Creasy, and Russo will come over to try to end the inning. We'll get you the details on Russo when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. David Wayne Russo, the new pitcher, on for the Blue Crabs. 6 runs already across for York in the inning, as Russo will look to finally put an end to things. His first pitch very close to the inside corner, but called ball 1. Ryan Dent comes up to bat. Runners on the corners. They both belong to Jason Creasy. As Russo kicks and delivers, a cutter catches the outside corner. 1-1 goes the count. Creasy struggled about as much as we've seen him struggle since coming to Southern Maryland. He's been very effective up to this point, a 2.17 ERA. That's going to go up after getting just one out and allowing at least 3 earned runs. He owns both of the runners on base. If Russo can't get an out here from Dent, that number could continue to climb. David Wayne Russo making his 21st appearance for the Blue Crabs. He's 1-2 with a 5.28 ERA on the year. 2-1 is sent out towards center field. That should be playable for Corey Vaughn. He's called off by Angelo Sonko, who will make the catch, and that will finally end the inning for the Blue Crabs. But York busts it wide open in the inning. They put up 6 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They leave 2 on base, and they lead 9-0 as we head to the 7th inning stretch. We'll take a break here on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. When we come back, 3-4-5.
Dr. Milu and the courteous and professional staff at Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center in Waldorf want you to know that for cases of cancer and blood disorders such as anemia, leukemia, and lymphoma, you don't have to travel all the way to D.C. or Baltimore to get high-quality, compassionate care close to home. Established in 1995, Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center offers expertise, experience, and the highest standards needed for successful treatment of cancer and blood disorders. Dr. Milu is excited to be a part of the Blue Crabs family as the new sponsor of the Silver Sluggers program and games for the 2017 season. For more information or to schedule a consultation, call 301-638-1007 or visit cancerandblooddisorderscenter.com.
This is Devin Rodriguez from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join us every Tuesday home game as we turn 2 with our new Double Play Tuesdays. These nights, tickets are buy one, get one free in the box office, as well as buy one, get one on select items at the concession stands. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the Blue Crabs after a 6-run outburst in the top of the 7th for the Revolution, as they hold a 9-0 lead. Mitch Atkins very comfortable to this point for him, as Devin Rodriguez sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Backing up is Dotel with his back against the wall. He'll make the catch. Rodriguez gave it a ride, but not quite enough, as he's retired for out number 1. That brings in Corey Vaughn. Vaughn's 0 for 2, a fly out and a strikeout. The only 2 hits for the Blue Crabs, a Single from Francisco Rosario and a 2-out double from Craig Maddox. The only other man to reach was Angelo Sonko. That came on catcher's interference. Atkins hasn't even allowed a walk to this point. He's been very effective in the strike zone as he gets his 57th strike across. He has just 26 balls on the night. A breaking ball misses, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike now. Atkins cruising along to this point. See how far York will let him go. As this one gets across the outside corner. 1-2. With the All-Star break around the corner, there'll be plenty of rest upcoming for the relievers on both sides, really. But with this big of a lead, you think York will probably let Atkins continue to go on as he spikes a curveball here. Potentially leave everybody available for the next 2 games in this series. Atkins can give up 3-4 runs and still have a comfortable lead at this point. 2-2 upcoming, a breaking ball called. Strike 3 on the inside corner. As that one freezes Vaughn, a strikeout looking. And 2 down in the inning. 7 strikeouts for Atkins. That's 1 short of his season high. As Angelo Sonko comes to bat. Sonko, we mentioned, reached on that catcher's interference. He also grounded out. So 0 for 1 on his line. As the infield shifts around to the pull side of the left-handed batter. He takes a big cut, but a little bit behind a fastball, and we go to 0-1. The 0-1 misses outside. 1-1 we go. So 7 strikeouts and no walks for Atkins. I mentioned 2 starts ago against Long Island, was his best of the year when he tossed 7 innings of 1-run ball. If he gets through this frame, he'll match the innings and allow 1 less than he did that day. As Sonko sends a fly ball to center, that looks like it'll do it. And Witherspoon tracks it down to make the catch and retire the side. 7 straight retired for Mitch Atkins. A 1-2-3 inning for the second straight time. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Atkins with a comfortable 9-0 lead. We'll see how long he goes as David Wayne Russo will get back to the mound. Look for a better inning than last time on the mound for the Blue Crabs. 8-9-1 due up when we come back to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Shane Watson, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, Vicelli Pizza, known to have the best pizza in town, is offering you 20% off your order. That's right, 20% off. Just use code 779 to take advantage of this limited time offer. Vicelli offers pizzas, pastas, subs, wings, salads, and more. You can place your order for pickup or delivery online at Vicelli Pizza, VOCELLI.com, or call 301-705-5858, as well as visiting Vicelli Pizza at their Waldorf location, 11850 Park Waldorf Lane. Vicelli Pizza, delivering classic Italian quality.
Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store? That's smart. Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store and saving some money while you're doing it? That's wise. At Wise Markets, you'll find all your favorite brands, prices you'll appreciate. That means more meat for less money, more dinner for less dinero, and more milk for less moolah. Stop by a Wise Market today.
Eat better, spend less. That's wise.
Russo back to work here in the top of the 8th, as Luis Cruz will lead things off. Swinging on the first pitch is Cruz, as that's back out of play. 0-1 we go. Russo came on and retired the only batter he faced in the 7th inning. The Revolution sent 11 hitters to the plate in that inning. They picked up 6 runs on 8 hits in the frame, as Cruz fouls this one back. Cruz is the only Revolution hitter yet to reach base on the night. He's 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts and a flyout. The 0-2 from Russo is fouled off the other way out of play, as Cruz will continue to battle in the at-bat. Russo works out of the stretch. He comes set and delivers. Pop up towards the Revolution dugout. Lyon and Rodriguez will give a look, but that'll get well out of play. The second half starting up all across the Atlantic League. You look across at some of the scores right now. The Long Island Ducks with an 8-2 lead over the Sugar Land Skeeters at Bethpage Ballpark. New Britain with a 5-0 lead over the Lancaster Barnstormers. That one in Lancaster at Clipper Magazine Stadium. And the Patriots hosting the Road Warriors to start their second half. They're up 1-0. We just saw the Patriots here for 4 games in which they clinched the first half Liberty Division. The Skeeters, who are losing to the Long Island Ducks, as we mentioned, 8-2, also have a playoff spot clinch. So 2 of the other 6, York, Southern Maryland, Sugar Land on the Freedom Division, and Long Island, New Britain, and the Road Warriors on the Liberty Division side will get their playoff spots in this second half. It appears that York will sit alone atop the Freedom Division standings after tonight, as the Skeeters are down 6, Lancaster's down 5, and they hold a 9-run lead on Southern Maryland. 2-2 the count as Russo kicks and delivers. This one misses outside, and Russo has run the count full to the leadoff man, Cruz, here in the inning. Foul tip here from Cruz. That's held on to by Lyon, as Russo picks up the strikeout for out number 1 in the inning. Russo comes set for the first pitch to Travis Witherspoon, as Witherspoon fouls it off. 0-1. The center fielder is 2 for 3, a multi-hit night for Witherspoon. He was stranded at third in the third, but then picked up an RBI single and a run scored in that long 7th inning. Russo's 0-1 is fouled off, and 0-2 goes the count. The 0-2 misses as the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Witherspoon. Witherspoon was an all-star last season. He will not return, though, this year, as Jared Mitchell gets those honors instead, as does Wellington Dotel, his partners in the outfield for York. We mentioned former Blue Crab Rob Carson will head to Long Island to participate in the festivities, as a ground ball to third is picked up by Nina. He'll fire across to first for the out here. 2 up, 2 down in the inning. Carson this year for York has been very solid. 20 games, 4 of those starts. He's 5-3 with a 2.25 ERA. That earned him the All-Star honors. We won't see Carson in this series, as he's moved pretty much full-time into a starting role for York over the last couple of weeks. He started for the team on July 4th. As the first pitch here to the leadoff hitter in the lineup, Jared Mitchell, is outside 1-0. Carson went 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, and took the loss on the 4th of July. That was actually his worst start of the season statistically wise. They only lost the game 3-2 though. But prior to that, he tossed 7 scoreless against Sugarland on June 22nd and 5 innings of 2-run ball against Long Island on June 28th. 2-0 to Mitchell is swung on and fouled back into the net. 2-1 we go. Mitchell with a multi-hit game as well, a double and a single. He scored a pair of runs as well as picking up an RBI in that last inning. Mitchell with a big swing here, but fouls it off again. And the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Russo is looking for a 1-2-3 eighth inning and to retire all 4 batters he's faced. The lefty comes set in the lefty-lefty matchup. 2-2. He drops a cutter, just misses low, and the count goes to 3-2. Russo really wanted that call to end the inning. I'm relatively surprised he didn't get it. Looked like it crossed at the knees. And with where we are in the game, that's typically what would expand the strike zone a bit at 9-0. But instead, the payoff pitch upcoming as Russo misses low and outside. And the free pass is issued to Mitchell. So Russo went from what looked like an inning-ending strikeout to now a runner on and Alexi Casilla coming to bat. Casilla, an RBI single last inning. He's 1 for 4. Check swing here. Did he swing? It appears that he did not. The count goes to 1 ball and no strikes on Casilla. The switch hitter batting from the right side now against Russo. Hit from the left side last time against Creasy. As he swings and fouls this one back, 1-1. Casilla was 0 for 3 from the right side of the plate prior to going 1 for 1 from the left side. So now we'll switch back, and Russo hoping to continue the over from the right side of the plate for Casilla. Southpaw comes set, 1-1. It's a cutter that's swung on and fouled off the foot of Casilla in the box as the count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch bounces off of home plate. It's corralled by Lyon. Casilla was able to hold off, but Lyon prevents Mitchell from moving up any further. So the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 misses inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the payoff pitch upcoming. This will give a head start on first base for Mitchell as Russo comes set, There goes Mitchell. The 3-2 is swung on and fouled off the other way out of play. So Mitchell, who was pretty much to second base, will turn and retreat to first as we'll reset and do it again. Russo up to 30 pitches now. This will likely be his last appearance before the All-Star break, though. Mitchell off as Casilla hammers one to deep left center field. That's going to get down on the track. Mitchell on his way to third. He'll be waved around to score as Casilla cruises into second. An RBI double for Alexi Casilla, his second RBI of the night. Scores Jared Mitchell, and the Revs take a 10-0 lead here in the 8th. The Revolution offense has exploded tonight. Double-digit runs for them. They scored 19 runs in a game earlier this season against the Road Warriors, so I doubt they top that total here tonight. That hit from Casilla was their 14th. Their season high is 20 there, so again, doubt they top that, but you never know with the pace in which they're going. Time called here as behind in the count 0-1, Wellington Dotel will step out to reset. Russo ready for the 0-1. That pitch misses low. Lyon able to stop it, and the count will even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Mitchell scores his 3rd run of the game. That's the 2nd highest total for a single player on the Revs this season. Called strike on the outside corner to Dotel. 1 ball and 2 strikes goes the count. This one misses, and the count goes to 2-2. So the 2-2 upcoming. As coming set is Russo. He kicks and delivers. Dotel fouls that one off of his foot, as the count will hold at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So the 2-2 pitch upcoming once more from Russo. As he kicks and delivers, it's a fastball that misses high and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes as more action has begun in the Blue Crabs bullpen. Can't quite see who it is. It's a right-hander, might be Shane Watson up and throwing. Payoff pitch. This one misses low as Russo issues his 2nd walk of the inning. That brings in Melky Mesa, a multi-hit night for Mesa. A solo home run that opened the scoring in the 1st, an RBI hit in the 7th. As Frisbee will head to the mound with Russo up at 38 pitches. Just a quick mound visit, though. Looking to settle down the reliever, who at one point thought he was out of the inning, thought he had struck out Jared Mitchell looking. But it was ruled a ball. He ended up walking Mitchell, who came around to score on a double from Alexi Casilla. Then another free pass was issued to Wellington Dotel, as now Melky Mesa will come back to the plate. Russo's first pitch to Mesa, cutter that swung on and missed. 0-1 goes the count. Russo sets for the 0-1, stares back at second, now delivers. It's another cutter that swung on and fouled off into the Blue Crabs dugout as we go to no balls and 2 strikes. So once again, Russo comes within a strike of getting out of this 8th inning. He would limit the damage to just 1 if he can retire Mesa here. The 0-2 upcoming as Russo comes set up at the shoulders. He kicks and delivers a fly ball out towards center field. Vaughn and Sonko coming together. Sonko will call off the center fielder, and the right fielder will make the catch to retire the side. As Russo having some words for the home plate umpire Dave Speranza here on his way back to the dugout. Still unhappy about that non-called strike as the Revs add 1 to their total on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. 10-0 the score as we head to the bottom of the 8th. You'll see Angelis Nina lead it off when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hilltop Signs and Graphics is the official signage partner of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs this 2018 season and specializes in custom signage, vehicle wraps and decals, site lighting, and much more. Since 1992, Hilltop's top priority has been providing customers in the DMV area with the highest quality product. Call today at 301-373-7878 to start your project or visit hilltopsignsmd.com for more information. Hilltop Signs and Graphics, where design, fabrication, and installation is our expertise. Blue Crabs fans, your group of 20 or more can join us all season long with any of our several group hospitality areas at Regency Furniture Stadium. Our spacious and modern amenities can entertain your group starting at just $10 per person. The open-air picnic pavilion, upscale Legends Club, or luxury suites provide the backdrop for great nights at the ballpark. Call group sales at 301-638-9788 for more info or to book your group today.
Mitch Atkins returns to the mound for the York Revolution as we come back with the bottom of the 8th. Angelis Nina will lead things off and take a fastball on the lower part of the zone for a called strike, 0-1. Atkins to this point, 7 innings, 2 hits, 7 strikeouts for the right-hander. As he kicks and delivers a breaking ball that misses outside, 1-1. 89 pitches coming into this inning for Atkins. So he'll likely pass the 100 threshold in this frame. See how long manager Mark Mason's willing to let him go. He'll get extended rest after this start, as they'll have the 4-game All-Star break upcoming. His likely next scheduled start will be the Sunday following that All-Star break. 2-1 count. Nina with a ground ball to third, backhanded by Cuevas, who will fire across in plenty of time for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 8th. That brings up Craig Maddox, who's 1 for 2. A double and a strikeout to this point. That double came with 2 outs in the 5th. the last batter to reach base for the Blue Crabs, and just one of the 2 hits on the line. Maddox digs into the left-handed batter's box as he takes first pitch outside for ball 1. Maddox with the ground ball to second. That's going to kick off the glove of Casilla. He'll pick it up with his bare hand and flip off balance to first for out number 2 in the inning. A good recovery from Casilla there, as that'll bring in Dave Lyon, who's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout. So, looking for another 1, 2, 3 inning is Atkins. It would be 3 in a row, as he gets the first pitch to Lyon across for a called strike, 0-1. A breaking ball here. That one dips too low, and the count evens up at 1-1. Lyon still looking for his first hit here at home. He's 3 for 9 on the road this season, but he's yet to get one through here, as this misses outside, 2-1, including tonight. He is 0 for 10 here at home. Lyon swings and fouls one back over the box and out into the parking lot. 2-2 goes the count. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, and down on strikes goes Lyon, as another strikeout on the tally for Atkins. That's his 8th of the night. He's tossed 8 shutout innings point, and he's now retired 10 in a row. As we'll head to the top of the 9th, looks like Shane Watson will take over on the mound for the Blue Crabs. When we return, he'll face off with Jose Cuevas on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Washington sports fans, rock your red, wear your curly W's, and break out your burgundy and gold for Washington Sports Night on Friday night, August 10th. That night, there will be a special Washington Sports t-shirt giveaway for the first fans in attendance, so arrive early, and don't miss a special appearance by the Racing Presidents from Nationals Park. To get your tickets today, stop by the E-Trepid box office, visit somdbluecrabs.com, or call 301-638-9788. Join our team every Friday home game as we honor those who serve our country by remembering everyone deployed. Every Red Friday, the team will wear military-inspired jerseys brought to you by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. All active and former military members receive $5 tickets with their military ID. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Shane Watson takes over here in the top of the ninth. He'll look to get some work in, trailing 10-0 as he delivers a fastball to Jose Cuevas for a called strike, and the count goes to no balls and one strike. We saw Watson last night make his 24th appearance, so this appearance number 25. He picked up the win last night as he worked a scoreless inning. Swinging here on the 0-1 is Cuevas. It's fouled off of his foot in the box, and the count at 0-2. Watson 3-0 on the season, a 7.17 ERA. He has 20 strikeouts and 21 in a third innings. This the fourth time he's seen York this season. He's 1-0 against the Revolution. He's allowed 2 runs. Those were in his first 2 appearances against York on May 8th and May 29th. As a ground ball to short here is handled and fired across to first for out number 1 in the inning. Watson's last 2 outings against the Revolution came back-to-back days here at home on June 16th and 17th. Combined, he worked an inning and a third, gave up 2 hits, struck out 1. The game on the 17th, an 11-6 win for the Blue Crabs. Watson picked up the win. That included a 6-run outburst from the Blue Crabs in the 7th inning. Tonight we see the opposite of that, a 6-run outburst in the top of the 7th for York. Michael Burgess digs in now as he takes a called strike, 0-1. Burgess with a pair of hits in the 7th inning. Not often you get to say that, but he singled to start everything off in that inning. 11 batters came to the plate, so he came back up. He picked up a run scored and an RBI in that inning as he takes here another called strike. 0-2 goes the count. Burgess's RBI single drove in the final run in that inning as he scored Melky Mesa. Watson sets for the 0-2. Kicks and delivers a fastball that goes high and away. 1-2 goes the count. Watson, 6'4", 240 pounds, out of Lakewood, California. The former first-round pick of the Philadelphia Phillies. Features 5 pitches. 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. The 1-2, a breaking ball, just misses high and outside, and the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. So now Watson, with the infield shifted behind him, has evened the count to Burgess. Still looking for the strikeout as he comes set at the belt. Kicks and delivers, swung on and missed, and down on strikes goes Burgess. So Watson picks up the strikeout. That's going to be the 8th on the tally for the Blue Crabs. As now Ryan Dent will come up. He's the last one to stand in the way of the 1-2-3 inning for Watson. Dent is 1 for 4. He's flown out twice, struck out looking once, and picked up a single in that 7th inning. Scored a run as well. He takes first pitch fastball right down the middle for a called strike, 0-1. Watson kicks for the 0-1, a check swing here from Dent. He gets a piece of it and pushes it out over the York dugout, out of play, and the count at no balls and 2 strikes. Watson comes set now for the 0-2, kicks and delivers a fastball, and getting a piece of that is Dent. He's able to foul it off and stay alive. Watson high school teammates with another first-round draft pick of the Philadelphia Phillies, as J.P. Crawford, the shortstop for Philadelphia, also attended Lakewood High School. He was the 16th pick in 2013. Shane Watson was taken 40th overall the year before, as he drops a curveball, just misses the inside corner I thought that was strike 3, but instead, the count will head to 1-2. 1-2 pitch upcoming. Kicks and delivers. This one's fouled off as Dent continues to battle in the at-bat. Lakewood High School has produced some solid talent over the years. Damian Easley has the most years of MLB experience out of Lakewood with 17. Chris Gomez has 16. As Dent sends a fly ball out towards center, Corey Vaughn heads over and will make the catch to retire the side. So Watson with a 1-2-3 inning. A ground out, a strikeout, and a fly out. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Here in the ninth, Blue Crabs trail by 10. They'll send the 9-1-2 up in the bottom half of the inning. We'll see if Mitch Atkins comes back out to try to get his complete game shutout when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Friday night, July 20th, we celebrate our favorite blue furball, Pinch, with his very own brace face bobble belly, brought to you by Waldorf Orthodontics. This one-of-a-kind giveaway will only be available at the front gates while supplies last, so make sure you get there early to see the Blue Crabs face the Lancaster Barnstormers. To ensure your seat today, visit somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. TN Bose Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to present Fans for Our Fans at Regency Furniture Stadium once again this 2018 season. When the temperature at game time is expected to be a scorcher, TN Bose will do what they do best, keep you always the right temperature, by providing hand fans to the first 200 guests entering the stadium that day. Learn more about their technologically advanced AeroSeal duct sealing procedure online at tnbose.com. TN Bose for all your air conditioning and heating needs. Blue Crabs fans, your group of 20 or more can join us all season long with any of our several group hospitality areas at Regency Furniture Stadium. Our spacious and modern amenities can entertain your group starting at just $10 per person. The open-air picnic pavilion, upscale Legends Club, or luxury suites provide the backdrop for great nights at the ballpark. Call group sales at 301-638-9788 for more info or to book your group today.
Hey, this is Sam Runyon, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Mitch Atkins does return to the mound for the York Revolution here in the bottom of the ninth. He's got the 9-1-2 as he's looking for the complete game shutout on the mound for York. Atkins' first pitch, a generous strike call in the outside corner, 0-1. But those are the types of calls you get sometimes when you've worked around the zone. This would be the third complete game of the year for York, as he delivers a breaking ball that misses outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. It will be the first complete game of the year for Atkins. He does have 4 on his career, but the last one came back in 2014 as a member of the AA Mississippi Braves. Swinging over that one is Rosario, on the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, the count. Cold. Strike 3 on the outside corner as down looking goes Rosario. And Atkins picks up another strikeout. That's number 9 on the night for him. And that's now the highest strikeout total Mitch Atkins has on the season. He's been absolutely dominant to this point. He's allowed 3 base runners, a catcher's interference, a single to Rosario, and a double to Craig Maddox, as he misses the first pitch here to Ryan Strasburger. He's at 105 pitches after that first pitch. The 1-0 misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes goes the count. The last batter to reach base was Maddox on that double in the 5th. As Atkins kicks for the 2-0 and delivers a big swing from Strasburger, but he's a little bit out in front, and the count goes to 2-1. 11 straight retired for Atkins. He needs 2 more to get the complete game shutout. As Strasburger hits a line drive towards left, that's going to get down in front of Dotel for just the 3rd hit on the night for the Blue Crabs. So Strasburger's able to reach base. Edwin Garcia comes to bat. Garcia is 0 for 3, a strikeout and a pair of flyouts. Garcia takes first pitch on the outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. Blue Crabs looking to break up the shutout here. Garcia's going to have to find an alley to get Strasburger around from first. The 0-1 misses up and in, and 1 ball and 1 strike goes the count. Garcia with a towering pop fly here. Burgess and Casilla come together. Casilla is camped underneath and calls off Burgess to make the catch for the 2nd out. So that brings up Devin Rodriguez with the last chance for the Blue Crabs to get on the board here on the night. Rodriguez has flown out, grounded out, and flown out again. Both of the flyouts have been the other way to left field. Atkins looking to finish what he started on the night here. He's 1 out away from doing it and getting the complete game shutout. As Rodriguez hammers the first pitch he sees, but a little bit out in front of it, as that'll go foul, 0-1. Mitch Atkins has never had a complete game shutout in his career. We mentioned the 4 complete games under his belt. None of them have been scoreless to this point, though. He comes set for the 0-1, kicks and delivers. Rodriguez fouls it off of his foot, and Atkins is 1 strike away from finishing this complete game shutout, as Rodriguez is in behind the left-handed batter's box. He's going to try to walk that one off. Looked like it caught him just outside of the shin guard that he's wearing. James Frisbee, the manager down at 3rd, began to walk towards Rodriguez. He waved him off and now will re-strap on that shin guard outside of the left-handed batter's box. Take a couple more seconds before digging back in. Atkins 1 pitch away from the complete game shutout as Rodriguez is ready to go now, still stretching out that front foot a little bit, his plant foot. As Atkins comes set, a look at Strasburger, now kicks and delivers. An elevated fastball is swung on and missed, and down on strikes goes Rodriguez. Complete game shutout for Mitch Atkins. He allows just 3 hits on the night as the Revolution begin the first half about as well as they could. A 10-0 win and an absolutely stellar performance from their starter. He strikes out 10 batters in 9 innings, doesn't allow a walk, gives up just 3 hits, and tosses his first complete game shutout of the year for the Revs and of his career. So congratulations to Mitch Atkins. What a performance we saw from him on the mound. The Revolution offense not too shabby either. They helped him out. 10 runs on 14 hits, including a 6-run outburst in the 7th. But the star of the show, no doubt, was Mitch Atkins, as he picks up his 6th straight win. He's won 6 in a row heading into the All-Star break. As he moves to 6-3 on the year, the loss will head to Drake Britton. He drops to 3-5 as he's now given up 4 runs in each of his last 6 starts, 4 or more runs, I should say, and goes to 1-4 in that stretch. So the final score here in Game 1 of the second half, 10-0 in favor of the Revolution. It still looks like they'll sit atop the Freedom Division heading into tomorrow, as it appears the rest of the Freedom Division will go winless tonight. The New Britain Bees with a 5-0 lead over Lancaster, and Sugar Land trails by 10 in the top of the 9th in their game against the Long Island Ducks. So highly likely the York Revolution behind Mitch Atkins will take a 1-game lead as they begin their quest for a second straight second half Freedom Division championship and a second straight Atlantic League championship, as they're the defending champions. If Atkins pitches like that every time, no reason they can't make it back again. But the Blue Crabs will look to bounce back tomorrow. They'll send Brett Marshall to the mound. Marshall's been stellar for them. He's 2-1 with a 2.14 ERA in 3 starts here in Southern Maryland. He'll match up with Logan Williamson. Williamson 2-2 with a 4.71 ERA. The left-hander recorded his 200th strikeout as a member of York on Thursday. He'll get the start tomorrow against Marshall, and the Blue Crabs will look to even the series. First pitch in that one scheduled for 6:35. We'll be back here at 6:30 as always. Final score once again 10-0. But the Blue Crabs will look to bounce back tomorrow night. We're live at 6:30 with that one right here on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.